Hi, everybody. I am here today. I am here with Thursday's math lesson, and that is going to be Thursday, April 2nd. And I'm here with my Pokemon friends. I thought I'd mix it up a little bit today. You'll notice I can tell the technology is not at its greatest because I look a little fuzzy. Usually when the internet's a little slow, that happens. Hopefully we won't get cut off today, okay? All right, we're gonna go ahead. I need for you to grab your Volume 2 math book. It's the one that has your name on it and that had your blue bookmark in it. Okay, so go ahead and grab your book, grab a crayon or a pencil, and I find that crayons show up a little bit better. However, I'm going to use pencil today because I'm going to have to erase this for so that I can have these pages for our live lesson too. Okay, my friends? So we're going to go ahead and get started. I am going to share my screen with you so that you can see our math book. We're going to start on page, here we go. We're going to start on page, oh dear, do I have it upside down? Well, that's interesting. There we go. Sorry about that, friends. It's a crazy day today. All right, we're going to start on page 393. 393. Okay, so go ahead and find that. And if you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause it so you can get that up open in your book. Okay, so we're going to start. I couldn't remember if we did this page or not, but we're going to use this just to refresh our brain about what we were doing yesterday in math. Okay, my friends, so it says to put 15 counters on the double 10 frames. Now, Tuesday's math, we were putting counters on the 10 frame and then putting extras outside of the 10 frame. They're giving us two 10 frames now. So now we're gonna put 10 on the 10 frame and then our leftovers on the second 10 frame, okay? So we're gonna be putting 15 counters on the double 10 frame, and double means two, so on the two 10 frames. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 15. So we need to keep counting. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay? So notice I have 3 rows of 5. I can count by 5s and figure out how many I have. 5, 10, 15. We did it. All right, my friends. If you didn't have counters, you can use your crayons to color in counters on your 10 frames. Okay? And then it says to write an equation. You know, it says complete the equation to match the counters. So what was on our top 10 frame? 10. So I'm going to write the number 10 on this first line. So now 10 plus what's on our second 10 frame? 5. So 5 goes on the second line here. So our equation is 10 plus 5 equals 15. We did it. All right, now I would like for you to go ahead and we're going to turn the page. Now that we have our brain all activated, we're going to turn the page to page 394. 394. So go ahead and take a look at this page. Oh, look, I just noticed you can see Lucy in the corner there. She enjoys me being home and teaching you guys from home, even though we would prefer to be at school. All right, my friends, take a look at the top here, okay? This is going to be our launch. And so I want you to take a look. She says that she has 14 counters. She has 10 ones on the top, and she has 4 ones on the bottom 10 frame. And so 10 plus 4 equals 14. This little boy, he has 10 counters on top, but how many counters does he have on his second 10 frame? He has 6 counters on his second 10 frame. So he says that 10 plus 6 is 16. Nice. we're going to do the same thing for the next few questions. So let's take a look at number 1 here. How many counters are on the top 10 frame? 10. And you see that the author has kind of traced it out for us. We're going to trace over the numbers here, okay, as our practice. How many counters are on the bottom 10 frame? 4, you're right. And so how many counters are there total? Well, here's what we could do. We could say 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We can count on. There are 14 counters. Nice. Beautiful. Now we are going to take this page and we're going to turn it and we're going to go to page 395. Page 395. And I tore mine out because it's easier for me to show you on my camera here, but I accidentally ripped a little bit of this page. So I'll have to do my best here. All right, so now we're on page 395 and we're looking at question number 2. So we have to complete the equation. So how many counters are on the top 10 frame? 10, you're right. And so I'm going to write 10 on the first line. I want you to do the same thing in your book. And then how many counters are on the bottom 10 frame? 5. So 10 plus 5 equals, let's see, we could do 2 different things. I know that each of these rows is 5, so I could count by 5. Or I could say this is 10, and I could say 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Or I could have said 5, 10, 15. All right, we can also count by 5s. All righty, there you are. Now, number 3, we're gonna do the same thing. Go ahead, I'm gonna give you a few minutes to try this out on your own. Go ahead. So the first number that goes here is how many counters are on top, and that is 10. On this next line, how many counters are on the bottom 10 frame? There are 6, you're right. And how many counters are there total? If you said 16, you were right. Kiss your brain. Mwah. All right, my friends, now we have to do the opposite. So we were coming up with the equation because they gave us the counters. Now they're giving us the equation and we have to come up with the counters. So go ahead and you're either gonna take your crayon or your pencil and you're gonna draw counters onto the 2 10 frames, okay? Here we go. So the first number is 10. So how many counters go on this 10 frame? 10. Nice. How many counters go on the second 10 frame? We did it. All right, I want you to try out number 5 on your own. Let's see if you can do it. Nice job. So then your paper should look like this. 10 counters on the first 10 frame and 5 counters on the second 10 frame. You did it. Now we're going to turn the page to page 396. This is going to be your independent practice. So this is the page that you will turn in for today's assignment. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to read to you the questions and you can go ahead and do your work. And then you'll be done at the end of this video lesson. Are you ready? So go ahead and look at number 6 here for me. And listen as I read the directions to you, and then you're going to work this on your own. Okay, here we go. Number 6. You're going to draw counters and write the equation to show how many to make 16. 16. And you know what I think I might do? I'll put that number up so that you can see it. Let me get a piece of paper. Here we go. So for number 6, you're creating the counters and the equation for the number 16. Okay, friends, if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. If not, we're going to keep going to number 7. Number 7, you're going to draw the counters and the equation for the number 10. Let's see. And some more ones. Ooh, this is fun. Okay, so the equation you're going to be making for number 7, you're going to draw the picture and the equation to show 10 ones and some more ones for the number 14. For the number 14, so number 7 is coming out with the equation for 14 and the counters for 14. Okay, go ahead and do that now for number 7. All right, if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video if you're ready. Let's go on to number 8, friends. So number 8 says, write an equation to show 15. Write an equation to show 15, okay? So think about what we've been doing on all of our math today. So the number that goes first is, and then plus, equals 15. Okay, so 15 will go in this box. And you'll go ahead and make an equation for 15. All right, if you need more time, pause the video. If you're ready, let's go to number 9. Number 9 says, draw counters to find the missing number in the equation. Okay, so if you take a look at this equation, it says 10 plus what equals 16. So you're going to draw 16 counters on these 2 10 frames and find that missing number and write it there. And once you are done with that, your math is done today. Kiss your ring. You did it. So now all you have to do is upload a picture of this page 396 into today's Edsby assignment. All right, my friends, you did a great job today. Nice work. And I hope you come back tomorrow and you follow along with my math lesson for Friday. All right, have a great day. I miss you so much. I wish you well. I love you, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.